Storms are part of God's own system. They are part of God's own way of raising his generals. Storms are part of God's own way of raising his mighty men and mighty women. They are part of God's own way of raising his warriors. Storms are God's own strategies of raising his blessed men and blessed women. So he is with them. But he is seeing in the future apostles that will change the world. He is seeing in the future apostles that will turn the world around. And he's taking them through the school. But he is with them. In the present, he is with them. And in the future, he is with them. And they are with him. And the storms are blowing. It's like everything is going upside down. Things are going to go bad. Everything is falling apart. But God knows what he is doing. You talk about Moses. He went through storms. The most of our celebrated patriarchs that we celebrate, they went through storms. Talk about Moses. He went through storms. Talk about Elijah. Time will not permit me to pick these people one by one.
Teaching today was very powerful. It's something that, as Bishop said, most churches don't preach. But going through the storm is something that we all have to go through. And if we as Christians do understand that it's part of our lifestyle and that is not going to go away, I think it will be better for us than we're going to learn the skills that we need to go through the storm. As Bishop said, it was very powerful and I enjoyed it.
God is using him to prepare us that regardless of the storm, Jesus, the Lord, is with us.
Oh, my life has changed in terms of my prayer life has moved to another level. My understanding of the things of God has gone to another level. And yes, it's actually helped me, give me the tools to actually, walk through life and deal with the issues of life.
I thank God for the life of Bishop Nanjo. God has used him mightily to work in my life, to work on me, and for me to work on myself through self-government, through wisdom for living. And now, victory over the storm.
Yeah, vibrant. I mean, it's where everybody gathers together and we have fun and people that you haven't seen for a while, you say hello to and kind of like catch up with with other friends and colleagues and others. So yeah, I think it's a powerful place to be on a Sunday. And that, you can't compare that to anything else.
With receptivity all over me, because I know when I come there's a word for me. Today there's a word for me in the morning, there's a word for me in the evening. So each time I come to church, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here because I know there's a word that will change my life.
So I'm going to invite you to church. Come to church on a Sunday. Come and learn about Jesus. Come learn about the God that made you, the God that created, the God that formed you, the God that gave you life, that you're working on earth, breathing His air that you don't pay for. Right? Come and give your life to Him. And I believe that if you come to church on Sunday, you meet our bishop and I'd like to see pastors and a good Christian fellowship with us, you will enjoy church.
I'm inviting you all to come and experience what we're experiencing in RCC. What a joy, what a blessing. Your life will never be the same again. Shalom.
Mark chapter 4, verse number 35. This is how it goes. So you are born again, but you have to remember and understand this. You are never on the journey alone. The Jesus that you gave your life to, the sheep is the place of fellowship. Right? Without the sheep, there won't be fellowship. You must be with Him in the sheep to have fellowship with Him. So He is with you. And He is with you. You are not alone. He is with you in the journey. When you become born again, these people, they had surrendered all to Him, giving all to Him. Everything surrendered to Him. And He was with them. They were not alone. Look at somebody, tell them Jesus is with you. As simple as that statement is, you have to tell somebody again, tell them Jesus is with you.